I don't fuck with her. Alright, Gigi, I really don't fuck with you.
I quit. I'm just kidding.
What's better than meat is some meats to meat in the jam. What's better than lean in the need in the zen? It's in your zen, dreaming the dream can be lean.
Cloud High Radio. Just say goodbye to the boy Philly of Primo. Shout outs to him. Now we rocking with Tulani.
Yo,
what up, man?
How you doing? Close to the mic. How you doing, man?
Yep, you straight. So I just got introduced to your music just a little while ago through Jamal.
Yeah.
So for me and for other people that are new to your music, who is Tulani? What do you do? What's like the story behind the whole movement?
Well, Tulani is just I'm pretty much just an African boy in Chicago making music, you know.
Okay.
The story behind the movement, our movement is Soul Rebel. We pretty much push positive things, and really the story behind it is we're a group of people that we pretty much got parents that don't want us to do what we want to do. You know, we want to do art, we want to do. We want to do things that they probably don't understand because we're in a different generation. So it's all about expressing yourself and pretty much not selling out your team.
True.
And that's all. Be true to yourself.
Feel that. 24/7, you rocking with Sean and Quell with Rebel Mind Radio, #1 show on UIC Radio. We get it in. We sitting here rocking with the boy Tulani.
Yes, sir.
I was told that in May of 2013, you had a vision of Zion.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
That's a throwback tape.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was my first big release. I mean, not that big, obviously, but it was like, you know, one of the tapes that I was starting to like put out, and people were listening to it.
Right.
And I mean, if I could redo it, I would. I mean, it's not the best tape in the world, probably. There's some songs on there that I like, but it's definitely not as good as the one I just released in April called Cloud High Vybes. The CD is sitting right there. But that one was like pretty much talking what we just talked about, like you know, what it's like to be a foreigner in Chicago, and you know, how kind of connected with the local area. And then I kind of developed a little bit more when I put out the April tape. So if you guys want to listen to it, if y'all want to like look back and see, you know, how weak this dude was when he first started, then y'all can go ahead and check Visions of Zion out.
Okay. Now, you said you've grown from your first tape, which was Visions of Zion, to this next tape that I have sitting holding in my hands. It's called Cloud High Vybes.
Yeah.
It's put out this April. You want to talk about Cloud High Vybes and how you've grown and developed since Visions of Zion, and like the goal for this new tape?
For sure. Yeah, Cloud High Vybes was, we actually had it was my first big event. We had a release party for it.
Right.
Like, you know, Vision Design, I just kind of put it out there.
Right.
But Cloud High Vybes, we had a release party, and it was like, you know, it was a big accomplishment of a launch, because we overcapacitated the area where we, you know, did the release party, and I felt pretty good about that. And music-wise, you know, the whole production was better. Wordplay was better, all the beats were better, the quality of the tape was better. It's just all around better, and it goes more into depth with. I get pretty deep with this thing. I'm a kind of a deep artist. People kind of compare me to because it's not really. It's like a blend of music. My music is not. you can't really I can't even say if it's not really hip hop, it's not really rock, and it's not really that. But I've been compared. Some people call me African Kid Cudi because I kind of, you know. But yeah, like that one is I can stand by that work. You know, people can say they love it or they hate it. Like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, they don't care what people think about their music. And I was just at Darren Alexa's release party, and she was like, you know what, you know, people say, you know, they don't care, but really artists, we do care. But it's all about if you're willing to stand next to it and be proud of that project. And if you say you like it or you don't like it, I can still stand by it and say I'm proud of that project because it was a big start, and we've been just progressing ever since. So yeah.
Okay, that's definitely real. Like artists, I know a lot of creatives. They'll like create something, then later on they'll hate it. So you definitely still have to like stand by, even though it's your past work, you've grown and developed. You still gotta stand by your work.
Like Patience of Zion.
Right. So you are a up and coming rapper in Chicago. How do you feel about the Chicago hip hop movement right now?
Oh man, I really it's on fire. Chicago is where it's at right now. Honestly,
Right.
like I gotta say, even though my music's not hip hop, and even though I'm not a native of Chicago, I gotta say that I'm proud to be someone who's doing music in Chicago because so many great things just been happening music wise with Chicago. So yeah, I must say.
So with Chicago blowing up and you're up and coming on the rise, where do you see yourself as an artist maybe in like the short term, so like a year or two from now? Where would be like the ideal position that you feel you should be at? Man,
the ideal position, man, I'm really working hard to you know, I guess definitely be doing some festivals at least in the next 1 or 2 years. Hopefully, you know, at least North Coast Festival type of thing. I look at a lot of artists that I look at that kind of inspire me. Low key, like Saba and
I opened up for Saba before.
Oh really? Yeah, man. I really like what he's doing in Pivot Game and all that, and you know, and they're progressing, and I see myself around that area, at least, you know, doing North Coast stuff. If I'm not doing something ridiculously huge, you know, I never set limits for myself, but at least in a year or two, be doing some, be known at least, you know, so next time somebody send you my music, you be like, oh, that's that Tulani guy, you know, that's that African from Chicago, you know.
Right.
So yeah.
Never set limits on yourself, people. Joey said it best, the sky's the limit. That's what they told the effing fool. On the sky's the limit, now we aiming for the sun and moon.
There we go.
Anything is in your reach. So, I see you got your team in the booth with you now. You got your photographer. Shout out to your boy sitting in the cut. So it's like his team, is squad important to you? Like
very important
to you for like creating your music?
One thing that I learned, which is kind of answers the last question too, about music coming up. If you out there by yourself, you're gonna get eaten alive. You can't be out here with music by yourself. Everyone, although like there's a lot of great things happening in Chicago right now, one thing I do notice is everybody's got a squad. Everybody's got a clique. Nobody, you know, you can't just walk into somebody's clique and be like, yo, what's up here? So I was like, you know what, you know, why not start with the people that believe in me? And I really feel strongly about them because we've accomplished a lot of things this year that I probably wouldn't have been able to do by myself. Oh my God, that dude crazy.
Y'all like, you know, you do something and then you stop, but you feel like, fuck that shit. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I just got distracted. But yeah,
I feel like I gotta do it now.
I feel like squad is very important.
It's go, yeah.
So I see that you said squad is important to you. How is fashion important to you? So you got the look.
Fashion.
Yeah. Squad got the look going
the
on.
Squad la la. My homie Jeff is the best with the swag. I really I really feel, I don't know, I never really I'm not the most materialistic person, but I do make sure that I look presentable when I walk out.
Right.
And there's not a day you'll catch me without a fedora on. You know, I'm that one dude. Hopefully that's what gets me known. Like that's that rapper with the fedora on.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So, as far as you said, you keep squad with you everywhere you go. How do you feel about like the violence in Chicago? Like I feel like a lot of the reason why a lot of rappers, they're moving with a lot of people now is because like for safety, for protection. How do you feel about like the violence going on?
Oh man, yeah. it really saddens me about the the violence that goes, especially it's worldwide violence. I'm international, but
Right.
now that I'm here, it's the violence really it all saddens because like we should all be one, but it's like I guess we separate each other so much, and that's the whole squad. It's even with the music. Like I would like to one day see like everybody in the music. I go to a show and it's not all so clicked up. It's all love. We're here for
Everybody just showing everybody love.
yeah, for the love of the music, and that's kind of why I like low key to shout them out. Like Sabi and them not like that. You can just walk up to them and be like, yo, what's up? Not like some of the other not to diss nobody. I'm just saying
Right.
you can't just walk up to people and be like that. But one day if that ever happens, I'll be an extremely happy person. Yeah.
Shout outs to Alliance Media Group and Power 92. We just had a concert with them last week, Thursday, with Future, Dreezy, Katie Got Bands, King Louis made an appearance. That was all for stopping the violence in Chicago, promoting positive energy and positive vibes. With that, we're going to get into a little bit more music and we'll come back. The boy Shy Tulani.
Yep. How you doing?
Squad.
So we about to play the song by Shy Tulani with the name of Free Fall. Do you want to go into how that was created, the meaning behind the title, etc.?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, man, that was one of those songs that like I didn't even like. Like it was just a song that I just got up and made one day, and
Okay.
it's ironic because everybody likes that song more than any other song I actually put effort towards. So I don't know, maybe it's saying something. I should probably just be a turn up artist then. Turn into a Katie Got Bands, the African version.
No.
Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all. It's not very depth song to get into. It's pretty
Right.
much I just made it and yeah.
Okay, well you heard it from the man himself. Wasn't too much effort put on it, but I like it, so we're gonna go ahead and play Free Fall.
Yeah.